Hello, friends. We're back with another chapter from Sideways Stories from Wayside School. We're looking at chapter 16 titled DJ. First, let's look at our picture here. Can you make any predictions on what you think might happen in this story? We see a friend sitting in the middle here, and we have other friends surrounding him. So what do you think might happen? We're also going to be zooming in and focusing in on cause and effect. So I hope you're reading along with me at home, and then please be waiting for the questions at the end of our chapter. Okay, let's go ahead and read. DJ skipped up the 30 flights of stairs to Mrs. Jill's room. He was grinning from ear to ear, from nose to chin, from here to there and back again. "Hey, DJ," Todd shouted. "Glad to see you." Todd was a pushover for smiling faces. Mrs. Jules heard him. She began to write Todd's name on the board under discipline. But when she saw DJ smile, she put down the chalk. "Good morning, DJ," she said. "What are you so happy about?" DJ grinned and shrugged his shoulders. Mrs. Jules smiled. Damien looked at the smile on Mrs. Jill's face, then at Todd's, and finally at DJ's. Then Damien smiled too. His smile was almost as big as DJ's. They were best friends. Once they saw the two of them smiling, the rest of the class couldn't help but smile. Rondi had a very cute one, due to her two missing front teeth. Nobody had an ugly smile. Jason came to school late. He was very upset, but the first thing he saw was Damien's smile, and he felt a little bit better. Then he saw Rondi's toothless grin, and he even began to smile a little himself. But when he saw the piano on DJ's face, he fell, laughing, onto the floor. Everybody started to laugh, even Kathy, and she hardly ever laughed except when someone hurt himself. The whole room seemed to be laughing, and not just the people in it. The blackboard chuckled. The ceiling snickered. The desks were jumping up and down, and the chairs were slapping one another on the back. The floor was very ticklish. It laughed until the walls turned purple. The waste paper basket started to sing, and all the pencils stood up and danced. Finally, things began to settle down. Mrs. Jules wiped her eyes and said, "DJ, why don't you tell the class why you are so happy? At least let us know what we are laughing about." But DJ just kept on smiling. So I'm going to put a pause on it right now. So one of the causes is that DJ is smiling. Here you can see his big wide mouth, and it's a great way to describe it is saying that he looks like he has a piano on his mouth, in case you're curious about that. All right, so, and also when we use the word like, that is called a simile. So when he's smiling like a piano, that is just what that means. Okay, so the cause is that DJ is smiling. Now, can you think of just one effect from those causes? Many things happened. For instance, the blackboard chuckled. Can you think of another effect that happened in this story? Okay, now let's continue to read on. "Oh, come on, DJ," said Dee Dee. "Tell us." DJ didn't say a word. He couldn't. His mouth was stretched out of shape. "Let us guess," said Ron. "If we guess right, will you tell us?" DJ nodded his head. His smile began to hurt his ears. Everyone took one guess. "Have you been swimming? Is it your birthday? Are you in love? Did you get a green ball?" Nobody guessed right. At recess, DJ was still smiling. Louie, the yard teacher, called, "Hey, DJ, come here." They walked to the far corner of the playground, where they were alone. "What's up, DJ?" Louie asked. DJ just smiled. "Come on, DJ, you can tell me. Why are you so happy?" DJ looked up at him. He said, "You need a reason to be sad. You don't need a reason to be happy." All right, so that is it. Let's now zoom in and focus in on our questions. Question number 1, what happens when everyone sees DJ? Number 2, when Louie asks DJ why he is so happy, what is DJ's response? And number 3, what makes you happy? Okay, that is it for our read aloud. I really hope you enjoyed it.